This is actually only the second movie in my life that I've ever walked out of. For context, the first one was Victor Frankenstein back in 2015, so I'm not someone who typically gives up on movies easily. I usually go in with an open mind, even if the reviews are bad. I try and find something redeeming in every film, but let's get into why Megalopolis just didn't do it for me. So obviously, I didn't make it through the entire movie. So this review is based on the portion that I did watch, and from what I experienced, it was really not good. It felt like the film was written with the intention of being this grand, sweeping epic, but in execution, it felt like a whole lot of nothing was happening. The pacing was sluggish, and instead of feeling like we were moving towards something significant, it felt like the characters were just talking for the sake of talking. I want to take a step back and talk about some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that might explain why Megalopolis felt so disjointed. For those who don't know, this project was something legendary director Francis Ford Coppola had been working on for decades. He even announced his return to it in 2019, the day before his 80th birthday, and decided to spend $120 million of his own money to bring it to life. But the production process wasn't smooth. There were reports of chaotic filming, with Coppola experimenting on the fly, changing locations and ideas at the last minute. People on set called the process exasperating and old school. Then there's the fact that Coppola fired most of the visual effects team in late 2022, which is a pretty big deal considering how important VFX are for a movie like this. And apparently, by early 2023, the budget ballooned way past that original $120 million. After a certain point, I found myself looking at my watch more than the screen. That's when I knew it was time to leave. If a movie can't keep me in my seat, that's a big red flag. One thing I noticed after leaving the theater and looking at the reviews is that Megalopolis has really polarizing opinions. And honestly, it reminded me a lot of one of my favorite movies, Cloud Atlas. People either loved it or hated it. There wasn't much middle ground. It seems like Megalopolis is following that same pattern. Some people are praising it as a bold, visionary masterpiece, while others are calling it a confusing, pretentious mess. I get it. I can appreciate movies that take big swings and do something different. But with Megalopolis, the swing just didn't connect for me. Maybe some of you have seen the whole thing and can offer a different perspective. If you think it redeems itself later on, let me know in the comments. Obviously, I'll be giving this movie a thumbs down. If you've ever walked out of a movie, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews.